Welcome to Dealmaker Diaries, where we dissect the intricate stories of individuals who've mastered the art of deal-making. The man behind the curtain of Fox News, a media maestro with a journey that took more unexpected turns than a GPS with a mind of its own. Buckle up, because this is the tale of the downfall of a true media talent. But first, let's set the stage. Roger Eugene Ailes was born and raised in the factory town of Warren, Ohio, a place that probably didn't know it was nurturing a media giant. Ailes wasn't handed a silver spoon. He had hemophilia, which meant his childhood was a series of hospital visits. Despite the hurdles, he walked the halls of Warren G. Harding High School, later earning his spot in the Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame. Talk about a local boy making it big. Behind the scenes, Ailes' family life was no sitcom. His dad, a factory maintenance foreman, was the poster parent for tough love. Picture this: an authoritarian figure who could have given Darth Vader a run for his money. Ailes' mom, on the other hand, was a bit more elusive with affection, probably due to the constant worry about her son's health. It's safe to say family dinner conversations were no walk in the park. Fast forward to the early 60s. Ailes graduated from Ohio University, majoring in radio and television. But life wasn't all bright lights and applause. His parents dropped the bombshell of divorce during a Christmas break, leaving him to crash at a friend's house. That's one way to spice up the holidays. With resilience as his middle name, Ailes faced the twists and turns of life like a true protagonist. Now let's talk politics. Ailes wasn't just a TV wizard. He was the behind-the-scenes architect for Republican bigwigs like Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and George H.W. Bush. Imagine having that on your resume. He didn't just watch history unfold, he shaped it. And if you think that's impressive, hold on. We're just getting started. In 1989, Ailes decided to take a detour into the chaos of New York City politics, steering Rudy Giuliani's mayoral campaign. It was like watching a maestro conduct a symphony, only this symphony had more drama, scandals, and unpredictability than a reality TV show. Spoiler alert, Giuliani won, and Ailes proved he could turn political chaos into a victory march. But here's where the plot thickens. Ailes became the big cheese at Fox News, turning it into a conservative media powerhouse. Fair and balanced? Well, that's up for debate, but there's no denying the impact. He sculpted the network into a force to be reckoned with, shaping public opinion like Play-Doh in the hands of a master sculptor. July 2016 was the month when Ailes' empire began to crumble. Accusations of sexual harassment, a string of lawsuits, and a wave of female employees stepping into the spotlight to say, enough is enough. The downfall was as swift as a summer storm, and Ailes found himself forcibly ousted from Fox News. So, what's the takeaway from this wild journey? Ailes' legacy is a complicated tapestry, a mastermind in media, a political strategist, and yet a man whose personal flaws led to his unraveling. It's a cautionary tale of how power, when unchecked, can become a double-edged sword. Ailes didn't just stroll into the limelight, he practically waltzed in. Picture this: Cleveland, 1961. A young Ailes starts his television journey as a production assistant. Fast forward to executive producer at KYW-TV, where he sprinkled his magic on the then locally produced talk variety show, The Mike Douglas Show. The dude knew how to make things pop, winning not one but 2 Emmys in 1967 and 1968. Talk about a golden start, but the real plot twist happens when Ailes, in '67, locks horns with none other than Richard Nixon on the show. Nixon thought TV was just a gimmick cue, Ailes proving him wrong. Nixon later taps Ailes to be his executive producer for television, and bam, Ailes steps into the political arena, orchestrating Nixon's triumphant presidential campaign in 1968. Can we say, lights, camera, Ailes? In '75, Ailes takes a detour, working for Television News Inc., owned by Joseph Coors. It's like he's collecting experiences faster than Pokemon cards. Fast forward to '84, where Ailes adds another feather to his cap, working on Ronald Reagan's re-election campaign. This man was practically the unsung hero of political campaigns. Now, cue the late '80s. Ailes, along with his partner in crime Lee Atwater, guides George H.W. Bush to victory in the Republican primaries and the final showdown against Michael Dukakis. The man had a Midas touch when it came to elections. And hold on, he even had a theory, the orchestra pit theory. Picture this, two guys on a stage, one solving the Middle East problem and the other falling into an orchestra pit. Who do you think makes the evening news? Ailes was not just a media guru, he was a mastermind of spin. But every roller coaster ride has its dips. Ailes faced his first downturn with Richard Thornburg's unsuccessful Senate run in '91, and that marked the end of his political consulting career. And just when you thought Ailes was done post 9/11, he's advising President George W. Bush. Ailes, the sage, tells Bush to take the gloves off, and it's all revealed in Bob Woodward's Bush at War. But oh boy, did the critics come knocking. Ailes, unfazed, fires back, claiming Woodward got it all screwed up. Ailes, the titan of Fox News, was ousted in 2016 after allegations of sexual harassment. The man who shaped political landscapes found himself in the eye of a storm. It's a tale of power, politics, and the perils that come with it. Let's set the stage. Ailes walks into the spotlight in '96, hired by the bigwig Rupert Murdoch to be the CEO of Fox News. It's like he's handed the keys to a kingdom of pixels and sound waves. Fast forward to 2005, he's not just the CEO, he's the chairman of the Fox Television Stations Group, making moves like a chess grandmaster. Fast forward to 2012. Ailes inks a 4-year deal, extending his reign over Fox News till 2016. If he completed the term, that's 2 decades at the helm. His paycheck is the kind that makes your eyes widen, $21 million in a year. That's not pocket change, that's mansion on the hill money. And remember, this isn't just about Fox News. It's about Ailes chairing Fox television stations, 20th Television, My Network TV, and Fox Business Network. Talk about having your fingers in all the media pies. So picture this. It's 10 days after the bombshell dropped. New York Magazine spills the beans on an internal review into Gretchen Carlson's claims of sexual harassment against Ailes. But wait, there's more. The review isn't just about Carlson. It's a deep dive into Ailes' entire reign. Rupert Murdoch and his sons, Lachlan and James, are in the mix, and they've seen enough to decide that Ailes needs to hit the road. But hold your horses, the Murdochs are not on the same page about the exit strategy. James is like, let's show Ailes the door right now, while Rupert and Lachlan want to wait until after the Republican National Convention. Drama, drama, drama. And there you have it. On July 21st, 2016, Roger Ailes resigns from Fox News, making headlines and receiving a whopping $65 million parachute on his way down. That's enough money to make Scrooge McDuck jealous. 21st Century Fox, the parent company of 20th Century Fox and Fox News, bids adieu to Ailes with a golden handshake. Rupert Murdoch steps into Ailes' shoes as chairman and interim CEO until a more permanent replacement is found. In a letter to Murdoch, Ailes plays the "I don't want to be a distraction" card, expressing his desire not to overshadow the daily grind at Fox News and Fox Business. But here's the kicker, not a single mention of the allegations in the thank you note to Ailes. It's like a silent exit from a party you didn't want to leave. Ailes, though ousted, isn't completely cut off. He continues to be the behind-the-scenes puppeteer, advising Murdoch and 21st Century Fox until the curtain finally falls in 2017 with his passing.